Hello, my name is Janine Just, Visionary Success Strategist, and I want to thank you for investing your time to investigate values. Some of you watching this video know me and know the power of values and how they've transformed your life. Others are going to meet me for the first time. So what I want to talk about today is the invincible power of values and values-driven success strategies. I've been on a passionate crusade for nearly 40 years. I woke up a lot of people to a new way of living and being. And it's a place where they are aligned to their 5 core personal values and what's really important to them. And then I help them to reinvent their businesses, their lives, and their futures. So what are values? Values are kind of elusive, and yet values from my point of view are the inner rules that you use to run your life. And when there's a congruency between your inner rules and your outer reality, fears go away, courage increases, depression goes away, anxiety decreases, and joy also increases. So these are our magic values cards right here. These are mine. And there's on green cards on purpose. And my values are what I stand for, what I need to stand up for. And my values are also, and I'm going to actually read this part from my Success on My Terms manual. Values are the most important and powerful form of motivation. And your values are going to answer a simple question: why? Why do you do what you do? Your values will invisibly influence every single decision you make, from where you shop, to your friends, to how you raise your children, to who you vote for, causes you get involved with, selecting relationships, how you spend money. And if your goals and your career, lifestyle, mission, and priorities are not congruent with your inner rules, that's where illness comes in my belief, into many people's lives. And not only that, they just feel frustrated and a sense of going crazy. So your 5 core personal values are really the qualities of your spirit. They are your soul's gifts that you're on earth to share. Isn't that wonderful? Your gifts that you brought. Well, what if you don't even know what they are? I mean, you may waste a whole lifetime. Um, they're also a great decision-making tool, and that's one of the things you learn in the program. And when you clarify to living by your core values, you have authenticity, integrity, energy, purpose, laser clear focus, and invincible power. So those are the gifts that you get from knowing your values. And your values aren't going to change your life overnight. There will be immediate changes, yes, but to transform your life and clean up all aspects of your life, we're looking usually at 2.5 to 3 years. And really, it's kind of a blink of an eye in the bigger scheme of things. But your life can be transformed before you're finished with the course in many ways, but to really go reinvent your whole life, it usually takes 2.5 to 3 years. So what I'm seeing now is an amazing spiritual, material values crises. It's growing rapidly, especially since 2020. And this is not just an individual values crises. It's a collective values crisis. So there's a lot of soul searching that's going on. And when you get extra challenges, bumps in the road, shall I say, in your work, in your business, in your jobs, in your relationships, with your health, with parenting. And the worst one, I think, is the lack of joy that you feel in your heart. And I created success um, on my own terms. For those of us who were by no fault of our own, seduced, I want to say, into living a life, but not our intended, destined life. So we bought into social programming and did all the right things, and oftentimes achieved great success in the outer world, but there was this emptiness. There was this feeling inside that something was missing. But nowhere in our education system did we learn about who am I? What's important to me? What are my values? What's my destiny? We just kind of bought the program and went along with it. So what you're going to find in Success on My Terms is a very unique, uh, practical, step-by-step blueprint for self-evolvement through business, work, and life activities. So I'm not sending people off to school to get a degree, to become something. I want us to use our work, our business, and our life activities to evolve ourselves. And there's a sense of integration that comes from that. So I'm going to ask now, what's happened to integrity, to honor, to one's word is their honor? What's happened to ethics and standing up for truth and standing up for what we believe in and for what we believe to be right? It's amazing to me what I'm experiencing going on since I've been involved with this now for nearly 40 years. It seems to be getting worse instead of better. So I think it's time for lots of people to reprogram their moral compass, and especially around integrity, and stop lowering our standards and stop allowing people to lie and steal and slander and gossip and all kinds of uh, disinformation and misinformation and deception that we've kind of accepted as a norm. And we need to do something about that. So I'm going to take integrity to another level, because I want you to think about integrity meaning being authentic. It's like, whose life are you living? Are you living the life you were born to live? Are you telling yourself the truth? So many people say to me, "Oh, I don't lie and I speak my mind." But are you doing the same for yourself? And I'm just going to leave you with that to ponder. So, Success on My Terms is an amazing pathfinder, and it's going to liberate your authentic self, your intended destiny, and you will get a master strategy that activates the invincible power of your own values. Before you get finished with the course, you will not only know what your 5 core values are, you will complete a multifaceted current reality audit, and that will determine where there's congruency and incongruency in your outer world activities. So whether there's an alignment with your 5 core values and your outer world activities will become very clear, and then you can easily start the process of cleaning up your act. So you'll also get something that's very special, and it is a blueprint of your spirit and your intended destiny. So it's just an amazing process. There's nothing like it that I know of. And I would ask that before you change your job or start a business or go back to school or make major changes in your life, or worse yet, before you leave the planet, I really want you to discover what I have discovered, and that is the biggest missing pieces to our success puzzles are ourselves and our values. But once you're armed with these values, these incredibly powerful tools, you'll be able to navigate these confusing and often terrorizing times and navigate them with your values being your GPS system, and you'll navigate with ease and grace. So I want to share with you now, and I'm going to read them, several testimonials because they speak volumes, I think. So after success on my own terms, I understood why I quit 2 jobs, why I got a divorce, why people are sick, and why I've had money issues. And that was a nurse that gave that testimonial. And I met somebody new today, me. My self-worth soared, my heart thanks you, my head thanks you, and my spirit thanks you. And that was a, a woman who is a wonderful entrepreneur. The next one is, if anyone wants to get a handle on what they really want from life and consciously know their life's purpose and destiny, I recommend this seminar. And that was from a woman in sales. And the last one is from an entrepreneur. And he said, my most glaring revelation was how much I compromised my integrity for financial reasons by living outside my personal values. But from now on, I will honor myself by using my 5 core values to make all future decisions and company policies. I think that's pretty powerful. So I encourage you to clarify your values, reconnect with your heart's desires, and liberate joy, and reconnect with your intended destiny. I'm asking you to launch a new quest today, and that quest is to figure out how you can integrate your material spiritual values, your life experiences, your innate abilities, your spiritual resources, your destiny, and even environmental concerns, and put that all into a profitable, soul-based success operating philosophy for both your personal and professional lives. And I'd ask you to start by going to my website, visionariesuniversity.org, and go to courses, and then go to Success on My Terms. And on that website page, you're going to find 15 clues to determine if it's time to listen to your heart. And that's pretty insightful once you complete that. So if you have any questions or you want to know dates for upcoming classes, or if you want individual values mentoring sessions, after you watch this video and read the website page, then I have a gift for you. All you have to do is contact me either through the website, visionariesuniversity.org, or call me at 949-486-9240. And I will give you a free 25-minute consultation to determine if Success on My Terms is a value strategy that you actually wish you had discovered long ago. So thank you so much for investing your time to listen to my values thoughts. And I am signing off now.